2. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Here he comes with the return. He's got great speed. Got to in a room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll bring it out. It's Miles. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to...
Turning it on! Pass escapes him, still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He's chased out of bounds, but man, does that return set them up with spectacular field position at the plus 46. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Spins away from the defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Miles. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And off to Jones. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab. At the 45 on his way. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Great pass, it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get us stopped here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. That's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
These close games, a lot of sometimes come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Baker. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to take a shot, and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Handoff to Jones. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The option look. He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that foot.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's line with his feet. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Finds his big tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. On the option. He'll pitch it. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Rides it and reads it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room and under the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College! Great job by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Jones. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, NC State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, They're within striking distance still to win this game.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Lee. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Lee. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Lee. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Under fire, and down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up.